I feel a need to speak about what I'm not quite sure yet. Nostalgia. Let's give some words to feeling and see what grows from that. All right, let's see here. We're going to make this a little bit bigger. If I can grab this thing. There we go. All right. What the heck? All right. So it's July 1st today. Year of the Dragon. The wood dragon, I believe. Element means the mutable expression, the function. It's defined by the relations. Some people burn wood, some people preserve wood, some people grow it, some people shape it, carve it, create with it. Some people use it as a tool. So how do we use our own spirit, the raw power of the spirit? What can you burn to grow the spirit, to bring that energy out? At least for you. So I'm just looking at the chart now. I kind of understand why I felt a need to speak. I'm just going to follow the moon here. We're in between the previous full moon in Capricorn and this new moon, which will be in Cancer. The moon is exalted in Taurus. The Venusian ruled primal meaning to form through the felt presence of experience. And the upliftment of what that can be through allowing your emotional flows to nourish your own creativity, your own sense of value, your own worth. We see Venus in a sextile with Mars. Mars rules Aries and is the ancient ruler of Scorpio. So there's this transformative aspect of Mars with Pluto. And it's the yin expressions, the longer cycles of our own cultivation of a sense of self. Our awareness starts to realize its passion was not focused in the right dynamics to show us our progression. They were the right dynamics to help grow us, to spin the energy up and down. This being stuck, working the energy, Seven of Pentacles energy. So this moon is conjunct Mars here. Right now it would be considered a balsamic phase conjunction with Mars. But let's take it in progression. The moon is moving forward, so it's a new phase awareness through your emotional receptivity. What potentials open up in this world when you realize you aren't who you thought you were, and the value structure you took from your relations to your experiences, and that sense of self which fed into dynamics with others, and how we resonated with those people to realize our value. How you take that passion and you use that for your own cultivation, knowingly, willingly, with a more refined awareness of your value. So what is the value and the meaning of anything? Maybe now you have more of a clear sense of how to get to that, how to understand it. That could be part of the change energy. Old mental woundings felt in a new way. When you start to feel things differently, then you start to see things differently. Sounds really simple, you know. So we've got Mercury at the 28th degree of Cancer. It's finding the truth of your own flows in this tension. And it's part of that Venusian honoring of your own value and compromising shadow for the light of your own becoming. You know, you're a river flowing through life. A lot of things in the river, we think it's us. And for a time it is, until we learn to release and renew through our own action. So the sun is in a T-square with the nodes right now. Venus is coming out of that. So putting your spirit into form in self-honoring ways, being in nature, in the sun, in the wind, in fresh air, clean water, good food, comforts which nourish the body and the mind, so that you can invest more energy in your spirit, which is finding your creative flow and bringing that into the world. Anchoring your spirit into form so that you're not shaken into something else when anything might arise at any time. Knowing that when you enter into life, connection with relation, whatever that may be, you're more aware of yourself, your own value, and you don't trade it away for a dream or for someone else's convenience. You know the value of your say, so you're not going to give it to someone else who doesn't have the same value in life. So you'll meet yourself more deeply, and then the world will reflect. So this is just an energy read with the Taurus moon right now. Self-honoring, feeling good, get the spirit into form. That will inform your Venusian energy. Venus is exalted or superior or strong in Cancer. You know, treat yourself like you would treat your child. Treat the child of who you were that didn't get the treatment that maybe they could have benefited from. So being out of step in time gives you the dual nature, so you know the value of that awareness, and then you can actually honor it by living it. That's how you can bring Mars into this passionate equation for self alchemy. You can look at it as you're getting better, or you could just look at it as you're working with change. You know, your life is your art. How do you find meaning and belief? How do you cultivate that, bring that into form through your awareness? How do you ritualize life without being weird? Because, I mean, what's weirder than real life anyway? We're all tranced out in different things, you know. If you can hold a dynamic system where you have a loose grip on language, then you've got duality. And you can release as you call it out and fall into your own sense of flow. All right, that's all I wanted to say. So thanks for watching, listening, and being.